Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Erin, and this will be my career speech. Say hi, guys.
Hi, Erin.
Hello, Erin.
Hi, Erin.
Okay. The title of my career speech is Precision Meets Purpose, My Dream Career as a Clinical Pharmacist. Okay. Some people thrive in chaos. I am not one of them. I've always found calm and precision, lining up pens by color, rewriting notes until they're perfect, and checking things twice, maybe even three times when I still don't feel sure. To some, that may sound like an overkill, but to me, that sounds like a normal Tuesday, and it's all because I discovered the field of clinical pharmacy. Through it, I realized that maybe my perfection isn't my perfectionism isn't a flaw like how others may see it. Maybe in the right hands, it's a superpower. Clinical pharmacists are the unsung heroes of healthcare, part scientist, part detective, and part advisor. And everything about that role, from its demand for meticulous accuracy to its constant intellectual challenge, felt like it was designed for a detail oriented, organized perfectionist like me. Okay. Clinical pharmacy is the perfect career for someone who thrives on detail and precision. Clinical pharmacists are responsible for ensuring the medications that are not only effective, but also safe, personalized, and compatible with a patient's condition. One misstep, a wrong dosage, or maybe an overlooked interaction can put a patient's life in danger. That's exactly the reason why this field demands perfectionism, and that's exactly where I see myself excelling at. We analyze charts, double check lab values, adjust drug therapies, and catch things other might miss. And by others, doctors are included. In a sense, we're the final line of defense between the prescription pad and the patient. According to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, clinical pharmacists typically work in hospitals, clinics, or specialty settings where they can collaborate with physicians and nurses to provide with direct patient care and make critical medication decisions. Of course, getting into this field doesn't happen by accident. It takes focus, hard work, and yes, years of school. But if you're someone who enjoys learning like me, I say it's a path worth taking. Okay. First, you need at least 2 years of undergraduate coursework focusing on subjects like biology, chemistry, anatomy, and calculus. Then comes the real challenge, earning a Doctor of Pharmacy or PharmD degree from an accredited school. The program typically lasts 4 years and combines classroom learning with clinical rotation and in hospitals and pharmacies. After graduation, many clinical pharmacists complete a residency, 1 to 2 years of postgraduate training that dives deeper into patient care. And if you want to specialize, say, in oncology, another year or certification may be required. According to the American Association of Colleges of Pharmacies, otherwise known as AACP, the admissions process is very competitive, requiring high GPAs, PCAT scores for some schools, and strong interpersonal skills. Mhm. Yeah. In this field, education doesn't end with a degree. Pharmacists are required to maintain state licensure through continuing education, CE, usually between 15 to 30 hours per year, depending on the state. But beyond legal requirements, clinical pharmacists must constantly stay ahead of new research, updated treatment guidelines, and newly approved medications. For someone like me who loves digging into new information and staying up to date, You can consider it to be my passion rather than a chore. Think of it like being a part of a living puzzle that's always changing. Every patient is unique, and every day offers a new challenge to solve. Okay, now that we got the generic stuff out of the way, let's talk about the pay. Okay, clinical pharmacists are well compensated for their expertise. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the median salary range for pharmacists was about $136,000 as of 2022, with clinical pharmacists in hospital settings often earning more based on their specialization and experience. But more importantly, there's the emotional payoff. You're helping people directly, adjusting a patient's medication to avoid dangerous side effects, consulting on treatments for chronic illnesses, and preventing hospital readmissions. You're not just working with pills, you're working with people, real life people, and making decisions that can literally change or save lives. If you ask me, having a job like that can bring you a sense of self satisfaction, a feeling or a realization that you've done something good for something or for someone else. Some perfectionism is a quirk. To a clinical pharmacist, it's a job requirement. This career gives me the opportunity to lean into what I do best, organizing, analyzing, and refining while making a real difference in people's lives. It challenges me to keep learning and pushes me to collaborate with other healthcare professionals and lets me walk the line between science and empathy. So no, I won't be on stage or casting spells, but I will be working in a hospital, quietly solving problems before they ever rise to become a worldly crisis. And that kind of precision-driven impact, that's the real magic. Thank you for listening. And then this is the works cited. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Thank you. Good job.
You
Thank
did
you. Good
good.
luck in your career.
Thank you.
You're welcome.